The Seat Ateca 2020 has been updated to reflect the current world where it will be driven. It adds a design evolution to the initial car launched in 2016. The SUV slightly grows 18mm in length due to the new front and rear bumper design, while the rest of dimensions remain the same. On top of that, the new Seat Ateca 2020 brings fresh design choices with the introduction of the new Xperience trim, joining the reference, the style and the FR options. This new trim adds increased robustness and more off-road appeal, a character that is highlighted with hot stamping design in the front grille, bumpers, side and wheel arches in black, while side moldings and front and rear diffusers are finished in aluminum look. The illuminated Xperience word on the doorstep is the ice on the cake of this new trim for the Seat Ateca 2020. If we go into detail, we can see that the front has a more determined face, typical of new Seat design language, where the new grille and the redesigned full LED headlights stand out. In addition, vehicles with full LED option include welcome lights that greet the passengers, projecting the word "Hola" onto the ground. At the rear, the new bumper features simulated exhaust pipes, while the rear lights, which have been slightly redesigned, introduced dynamic blinkers in the Ateca for the very first time. Last but not least, the Seat Ateca's name is now stamped in the new handwriting style that is becoming a trend in the Seat models. Moving up to the interior, passengers will easily recognize new materials that increase the perception of quality. For instance, matte finish surrounds the air vents, the gear lever and the infotainment system. On the other side, new door moldings materials have been introduced along with new stitching effect in the panels. So we can say that the interior design of the Seat Ateca 2020 is more in tune with the modern life, which, by the way, is more connected than ever. And all these features work coherently with the Seat Ateca's technologies.
Since the Seat Ateca was first introduced, the world has changed. We are more connected than ever, and we need to take our digital environment into our new vehicles. Therefore, the new version of the compact SUV becomes now fully connected due to different features. The first one is the fully digitalized interior, characterized by two big screens. First one, a 1025 digital cockpit that is linked to an improved HMI interface with the diagonal graphic design that was recently introduced in the all-new Seat Leon. Second, a 9.2-inch infotainment system. The second connectivity feature of the renewed Ateca is the embedded SIMs. Thanks to it, the life of our clients will be easier. Thanks to the Seat Connect app in our smartphone, we will be able to have access to an endless range of data and services such as driving data, parking position, or vehicle status, among others. These services will be complemented when traveling inside the new Ateca because the infotainments will be always updated and will have online information to help us in every moment. In addition, the Seat Ateca 2020 integrates additional in-car connectivity with online-based functions and services like the Full Link, that now includes wireless access both to Android Auto and CarPlay. And no better way to manage this wide array of technology than voice recognition. Our compact SUV integrates these functions through the wake-up phrase "Hola, hola," that allows our users to easily interact with the infotainment system. In a nutshell, passengers will never lose their connection to the digital world, of course, if they want. But the refreshed onboard systems of the Seat Ateca aren't just about connectivity. Comfort features also make this compact SUV more convenient and more comfortable for all passengers. In this sense, the Seat Ateca 2020 embodies new comfort options compared to the car that it's replacing. The newly designed steering wheel that gives an increased feeling of connection between driver and vehicle is also heated, which improves comfort on frosty winter days. Additionally to that, the new Seat Ateca 2020 introduces the Clima Coat, an invisible coat in the windscreen that either heats in the winter or reflects warmth in the summer. memory functions for the electric seats and door mirrors, which is an interesting function when the car is being driven by different members of the family. Thus, it is fair to say that the SEAT Ateca 2020 has comfort and practicality at its heart. Nevertheless, for SEAT, safety is a top priority. The new compact SUV is not an exception. It hosts a wide range of integrated systems that make it among the safest in the market.
Esta nueva versión de la Ateca dispone de conducción autónoma supervisada en determinadas situaciones. Gracias a los asistentes de ayuda a la conducción, el coche es capaz de detectar el entorno y ofrecer una protección optimizada para el conductor y los peatones. Entre los principales sistemas destacan el asistente de precolisión, que prepara el habitáculo en caso de un potencial accidente con el objetivo de proteger al pasajero del vehículo. Cierra todas las ventanas, tensa el cinturón de seguridad y los intermitentes de emergencia. Asistente de cambio de carril. Ayuda al conductor a cambiar de carril detectando otros vehículos en las zonas de monitoreo, ángulo muerto y parte posterior. El sistema mide la distancia y la diferencia de velocidad respecto al resto de coches de la carretera, de manera que puede prever potenciales riesgos. Activa un LED en el retrovisor cuando reconoce un vehículo en la zona de rastreo lateral o posterior. Asistente de emergencia. Es un sistema que controla la interacción del conductor con el acelerador, freno y dirección. En caso de no poder recibir respuesta por parte del conductor, el asistente le avisa visual y acústicamente. Si el conductor sigue sin responder, el sistema coge el control activando los intermitentes y parando automáticamente el coche, manteniendo por el carril por el que circula. El ACC, o control de crucero adaptativo, es ahora predictivo, lo que significa que basándose en datos de la navegación y en el reconocimiento de señales, el Ateca 2020 reduce automáticamente la velocidad en zonas urbanas o en función de los límites de velocidad. Cuando dichas restricciones terminan, el coche acelera autónomamente hasta el límite de velocidad correspondiente. Asistente de viaje. Utiliza la información del ACC y el asistente de aviso de salida del carril para mantener el vehículo en el centro del carril y ajustar la velocidad al tráfico. Asistente para remolque. Cuando el conductor selecciona este sistema, el coche se dirige automáticamente hacia la posición deseada para ajustar el remolque. El conductor simplemente tiene que acelerar o frenar. Además de las funciones de confort y seguridad, el nuevo Ateca cuenta con una amplia oferta de motores optimizados, tanto en diésel como en gasolina, que reducen su impacto en el medio ambiente con emisiones más bajas que la versión anterior. Por ejemplo, todas las unidades TDI incluyen un nuevo sistema de SCR de dosificación doble que cuenta con una doble inyección AdBlue y reduce significativamente las emisiones de óxido de nitrógeno. El cliente puede escoger entre 4 opciones disponibles de motor de gasolina, con potencias entre 110 caballos y 190 caballos, y 4 motores diésel, que van desde 115 caballos a 150 caballos. La oferta de cambios también incluye cajas manuales y DSG, así como tracción 4Drive. Para resumir, el SEAT Ateca 2020 es la perfecta combinación de diseño atractivo, comportamiento dinámico, facilidad de uso y la conectividad propia de un smartphone.